Start now. So can you see my shared screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes po,
So
ma'am.
I will let you see also the your attendance the whole for the whole session from the day 1 to till now para makita nyo yung inyong attendance. So later on, yung inyong naman, yung inyong progress. But for now, eto lang muna kasi hindi ko pa natatapos, hindi ko pa na-check yung mga kahapon na update. Okay? So this is your attendance since day 1. So yung mga may actually dyan, yung mga yellow, I have contacted them already and they're doing their part naman for the activities. Maybe they just watch the recorded video that we have so throughout the session. So yan po yung attendance natin. Okay. So, hindi naman lingid sa inyong mga kaalaman, di ba, that we have some students sa mga modular. And then, though, ang iba naman uma-attend talaga din, pero we cannot force them kasi they don't have a resources also like cellphone yung ganon. So but then still naghanap naman sila ng paraan pa din. They are doing the yung sa mga piso wifi mga ganon. So kaya nga lang hindi sila masyado talagang nakaka-attend with our online class. But yun, ginagawa naman nila yung part nila, pinapanood nila yung mga recorded video natin at saka yung mga um, activities natin ginagawa din naman nila. Okay? So, hopefully lang, and then some of them are working also. So, na lang natin, intindihin na lang natin. But then hopefully, they can attend they can attend now kasi I will give the final instruction. Though they will, they can watch naman the recorded video pa din. Okay? So, yun po yung attendance natin. So, someone raising his hand. Yes, Haris? Haris? Nandiyan si Haris? I-record na lang natin yung baka na yung kanyang connection. Okay. Wait for a while ha. I will just update the attendance. So, hopefully, maano natin to, no? Actually, yung final task yun naman, hindi naman siya ganun kahirap. Yun nga lang, medyo lengthy ang kanyang ang kanyang tawag na to, code. But don't worry, I'll give you the idea naman on how to do it. Okay, so this time, yun, start tayo with, can you see my shared screen now, which is yung day 13 training session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are in the day 13 training session na in this Java programming NC3. Okay, so for this session, we will discuss about the institutional assessment we have. Okay, supposedly it will be done during our face-to-face, but then since the IATF did not allow us to do that one, so actually sabi ko nga yung gagawin natin talaga is yung with the database. Okay, yung pinakita ko kahapon, I think, at saka nung isang araw, that should be our institutional assessment na task. But since we cannot do that sa in your part kasi we don't have any resources, we have to do that one in a computer talaga. And though also some may mga student na merong laptop or computer, but then only the 5% of it or hindi pa maabot ng 5% ng population yun. So what I did, I have adjusted the institutional assessment task, which is still, it talks about banking system, but the banking system will not hold or hold a value final ano talaga, yung parang value na we can just retrieve it anytime, even if we will close our program. So ito temporary lang siya ng mga values, which is magsistay lang siya na values till hindi natin siya till darating na na i-exit natin siya. Okay, so ano yung ibig ko pong sabihin? So ito po yung mga gagawin natin. Okay, so I will let you show my whole screen para makita ninyo yung yung gagawin natin. Okay, so I have an instruction here, and then I have actually put it already sa ating Google Classroom if you have checked it. Okay, so this will be your final activity in programming Java and CT training. Okay, so you will create a program and name it in this format. Okay, so your last name, then banking system. Okay, and then like for example, I have in my case, so Oceanor banking system. Okay, the banking system should do the following. Okay, you will display the name of the banking system, okay, with this format. Okay, last name, then banking system. Yan yung unang makikita natin doon sa program nyo when you run it. Okay, so like for example, in my case, Oceanor's banking system. Okay, then after that, after sa line na yun, you will accept 5 depositors name, and to store a 5 depositors name, you will use a looping statement and array variable to store depositor's name and consider the index plus 1 as account number. Okay, later on, you will see the sample output. Okay, and then next is you will let the user, after you input the depositor's name, okay, you will input or you will let the user to choose the transactions he or she wants to do. Okay, so what are those transactions? Those transactions are deposit, withdraw, inquire, and exit. Okay, but then again, validate if the given input is valid or not. So kung wala yun sa apat, ang gagawin mo, you will display error message if not valid. Otherwise, execute the chosen transaction. So like for example, if he or she choose a deposits transaction for depositors, you will create a function for this. Okay? Create a function that will execute this transaction and use array variable to store depositors' deposit amount and consider the index plus 1 as account number. Then, display the current balance of the said depositor. Okay? And then after that, halimbawa kung withdraw transaction naman, you will create a function still that will execute this transaction and use array variable to store depositor's withdraw amount and consider the index plus 1 as account number. Then display the current balance of the said depositor. Okay? Here, the system should validate if the transaction is possible. Like if the current balance is 0 or insufficient or kulang kasi, like for example, ang kanyang current balance is only 500 and he or she wants to withdraw 1,000. Okay, so insufficient in that way. Zero balance meaning baka hindi pa natin siya nalagyan talaga ng laman. Kasi in the very first place, yung account na yun is bago lang. So hindi pa tayo nakapag-deposit. So meaning hindi din tayo pwedeng makapag-withdraw. Okay, so we just base it into the real world situation na you cannot withdraw if zero ang balance mo at the same time insufficient ang laman ng account mo or yung bank account mo. Okay, and then if we will have that kind of error, you should display an error message. Okay, and then next activity or a transaction is inquire for a current balance. This one is a very easy one. You will just create a function that will execute this transaction. Okay? Use this formula for current balance computation. Current balance equals to total deposit minus the total withdrawal. Why I'm talking about the total deposit, total withdrawal, not deposit and withdrawal lang? Kasi, di ba, there are case talaga na in a one account, you can have a series of deposits or a series of withdrawals. So, with that, dapat lahat ng ano na yun, lahat ng transaction ng deposit natin, natototal natin yun. So halimbawa, unang-una, nag-deposit siya ng 300. Then later on, nag-deposit na naman siya ng 500. So dapat 800 na yun. And so on, so forth. Same with the withdrawal. Okay? So ganun yung mangyayari. And then for the exit transaction, you will just end the program. Ito yung pinaka-madali. Okay? So you will just exit the program, you will end the program. So as long as this transaction is not selected, the system keeps running. So the value of your variables in your system is nakastore pa rin hanggat hindi natin to na-choose. Okay? So in here, you will upload a Java file only to this link. If using online compiler or mobile application, copy your code to text editor or MS Word and name it with this format. Okay? Last name, then banking system. So example, eto, Osinar banking system. Okay, again, no screenshot of the output. I just need the Java file. Okay, again, if you are using the online compiler or mobile application like JVDroid and NIDE, then copy all your codes in a Word file or in a text editor like Notepad or whatsoever, then yun yung isasend nyo sa akin. Kasi yun yung i-compile ko in my side if correct yung ginawa natin. Okay? I will not ask for a screenshot. All I need is your code. Ako na bahala ang mag-run dito in my side para ma-check kung gumagana nga siya. Okay? So, lahat dapat, pati yung naka-import, lahat dapat ibibigay nyo sa akin ang code na yon. Okay? Yung mga import packages natin, kasali yon. Okay? So, yun po. And this is our sample output. Okay? So, yan. So, una, yun, ito yung unang hiningi. You will display the name of your banking system. So in my case, Osunar's banking system. Then after that, nagkaroon ako ng looping statement from here. Okay? So 5 times humingi ako ng pangalan ng user, ay ng depositor's name. Okay? And then after that, I let the user to choose kung ano yung kanyang gustong gawin. Okay? Deposit ba? Magwi-withdraw ba? Mag-i-inquire ba or mag-e-exit ba siya? Okay? So in this case, I do choose the deposit. Okay? So after nag-choose ako ng deposit, hiningan ako ng account number. So since limang depositor's name, 1 to 5 lang. Okay? So 1 ang choose ko, so it should be meaning para kay Julie na depositor. Okay? Then, dinisplay ko yung current balance niya and I deposit 500. So, ang current balance niya after the deposit is 500. Okay? And then, after that, looping lang siya, paulit-ulit lang siya na looping na what do you want to do after. Okay? So, this time, I'll choose withdrawal. And then, dito naman na part, hingi ako ulit ng account number kung sino yung or kanino ako magwi-withdraw. So, I choose still 1 pa rin, which is from Julie na depositor. And then, the current balance for that is 500. And then, I withdraw 200. So, ang current balance niya is 300. And another transaction ang chinuse ko, which is 3, which is nag-inquire ako. So, when I inquire, another asking for account number kung sino yung i-inquire ko na pangalan or na depositor. Okay? So still 1 pa rin, si Julie pa rin. So ang current balance si Julie is 300. And this time, nag-exit na ako. Okay? Another sample output natin is ito naman. This time, meron siyang mga error. Okay? Tama ba ako? Meron ba dito? Yeah. Okay? So still, eto naman, when I run the program, bago na naman ito na running ha, di ba sabi ko nga, since we are not using a database, meaning babalik yung value natin into a original value, which could be 0 or what, di ba? So here, viewing again of the name, and then asking for a depositor's name again. Okay? And then, we have here the transaction. So, una, nag-withdraw na ako diretso. So, I enter an account number which is 1. So, nag-error agad siya. Nagbigay agad siya ng message, error message, na current balance is 0, not allowed to withdraw due to insufficient current balance. Kasi di ba so far, wala pa tayong deposit na ginawa. Kaysa dito na running, na sample output. Okay? So, expect ka na 0 pa ang deposits niya. Okay? Kasi wala pa tayong ginawang deposit na transaction. Ginawa agad natin ang withdrawal. So, meron siyang error. And then, next na ko na ginawa, so, I give or I do the deposit. So, still kay, ano pa rin, kay account number 1 pa rin ako. And then, from that, pinakita na 0 balance pa siya. So, I deposit 500. So, nag-increase ang kanyang balance into 500. Now, this time, another error yung makikita natin. Okay? Nag-withdraw na ako. Meron ng laman si depositor 1. But, ang winidraw ko is beyond the limit, which is 500 ang current balance niya, but I withdraw 600. So, nag-error na naman siya na not allowed to withdraw due to insufficient current balance. Okay? So, after that naman, so I let the user choose again kung ano yung gagawin niya. So, this time, nag-exit na naman ako. Okay? That is for the sample output number 3. Next, for the sample output number 3. Okay, number 2 yung kanina, number 3. Ito naman, it shows na we have different kinds of depositors name, different user or different depositors account. Okay, so we have here still I do the deposit. So nag-deposit ako kay 1. So currently 0 balance siya. Nag-deposit ako ng 5,000. So current balance is 5,000. Now to check, I do the inquiry. So 3 ang nilagay ko dito. So I inquire for account number na 2, which is para kay Ana. Ang 1 para kay Julie, ang 2 is para kay Ana. So now si Ana, nung in-inquire ko ang kanyang ang laman ng current balance niya, 0 pa din siya. Kasi so far wala naman tayong dineposit sa kanya na part. Kay pa lang tayo, kay Julie pa lang tayo. Okay? Now after that, so dito naman I'll do the withdrawal kay account number 3. So this time wala tayong ginawa kay walang deposit. Okay? Okay? So, not allowed to withdraw to insufficient current balance pa rin tayo. Okay? Kasi wala pa naman tayong dineposit kay account number 3. Next naman na ginawa ko is inquiry naman. So, I go back to account number 1 if andun pa rin yung balance na 5,000. Since wala naman tayong withdrawal na ginawa kay depositor 1, so 5,000 pa rin. Kasi 5,000 dineposit natin kanina sa kanya. Okay, sa unang-una natin dito. Okay, and then after that, I exit my program with a 0 na result. Okay, if I enter na like for example, 5, since wala naman siya dyan, dapat magkakaroon pa rin siya ng error. Na like for example, invalid input transaction. So, ganun siya. Okay, so we have here for the grading rubric we have. So we have the correctness. The code produces the expected result, 30 points. Logic is 30 points. Efficiency, 20 points. Syntax is 20 points. But then again, hindi naman to siya mahirap gawin. As long as magawa mo to, diretso na yan, 100 ko siya. Okay, so yan po yung ating programming Java NCT Training Institutional Assessment Task. Okay? So, any question? Kinakabahan na ba? Biglang natahimik ka. Any question?
None, ma'am.
Bakit ang tahimik? Kanina ang ingay ah. Sure kayo wala kayong tanong? You don't need any help na? Kumusta tayo dyan na side? Anyone who wants to clarify everything about this? Parang may message tayo from the ano. Okay, later na lang. Okay? Sige, tingnan nyo muna yung ating ano. Tingnan nyo yung ating activity. Then I will let you process it. So wait lang ha. Then ask me if you have a question. Oh, process nyo muna. Baka na-shock kayo. Anyway, ano
Blurred
basta,
man
basta,
siya, ma'am.
ha?
Dili ka siya maklaro, ma'am.
Blurry siya. Wait lang, wait lang. Okay. Ayan. Siguro hindi ko napakita yung part na to ha. Ano na lang. Kasi medyo, ano siya maliit. Yan. Instruction hanggang dyan. Yan.
Nga ako'y gisend sa GC, ma'am. Lingana ang kuha niya.
Sige, wait lang ha. Oh. Sige, i-ano ko na lang. I will have a screenshot from here, then ilalagay ko sa GC natin. Okay, wait lang ha. Sa connection yan wait lang. Ano natin konti. Adjust. I-process nyo para may matanong kayo sa akin at masagot ko ngayon din. Okay? So, that one. So, this is more, I think, nasa group chat natin. So, kindly, ano na lang, kindly check, please. Ayun, mas clear yung kay ano, no? So, yun yung instruction natin. So, kindly process it. Then, para maano natin, masagot natin yung mga katanungan nyo ngayon at masimulan nyo na siyang gawa. By the way, kindly raise your hand yung mga late na dumating para ma-record natin yung attendance. Kindly raising hand.
Yes, ma'am. Ako po.
We have Rivero. Wait, sino pa? Aside from Rivero, sino pa yung hindi nakapag-attendance? We have Ramos. Very good.
Ako, ma'am.
You also have Advincula, tama ba?
Opo.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Wala na ba? Okay, nandyan na si Rivero. Sige, ano ko ha? In-update mo na pala, Rivero, ang attendance natin. Okay, wait lang. So, we
Opo,
have
ma'am.
Rivero. Meron na pala akong ano ngayon, secretary. Thank you for that. Okay, so we have ano pa, si Advin Kulaad natin. So at least nag-19, nag-ano tayo ngayon ha? 19. We have also Ramos. Okay. So i-process nyo muna yung problem na binigay ko para matanong ninyo yung dapat itanong. So for this is the highest attendees we have, no? So hopefully madagdagan pa. Kasi basta meron akong surprise mamaya sa inyo. Process nyo muna yan. I have a good news. Yes, Lawrence? Ay, oh. Yes, Lawrence? Hindi pa kita na ano?
Ma'am,
Na attendance? Na attendance
tapos
na,
na
di ba?
ma'am.
Yes, what is your, ano, may question ka? Clarification?
Ang kanang letter A ma'am mo na yang sample number 1 ma'am.
Letter A. What do you mean letter A?
Ng deposit transaction for
Ah, okay. Yan yung
mo
ano,
to yang
yan.
ang
Yan yung
sample na
ano, transaction. Yan yung transaction.
ang sample niya ma'am mo tong ano ma'am number 1.
Yes, oo. Yun yung number 1. Eto na part. Ang ano no, labo. Eto.
Yes ma'am.
Eto na part. Eto yon. Yan. Pag 1, mag-deposit siya. Okay, pag 2, mag-ano siya, withdraw. Pag 3, meaning mag-inquire lang siya. Yan. Pag 4, mag-e-exit siya.
Sige po ma'am, thank you ma'am.
Welcome! Magtanong pa habang ano pa natin.
Ma'am, gaputol-putol lang ano ma'am ba? Ang connection ako ma'am.
Sige lang. Basta balik ka lang. Wait muna ha. Give me a, ano, at 1 minute. Wait lang talaga. Hello, kumusta? May tanong tayo? Clear naman ang mga instruction natin? Okay, I think wala nang question, no? So, go back tayo dito. So, I think na-comprehend nyo naman, na-process nyo na siya. So, let's start with, with our surprise. Okay, anyway. So, sumakit ba ulo nyo? Dito na tayo. Hello? Andyan pa ba kayo?
Yes po,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Ito po kami.
Oo. Natahimik ka kanina ang ingay nung hindi ko pa yung pinakita yung yung assessment. Ngayon, naging tahimik. Kumusta naman? Na-shock ba? Nakakaano ba? Nakaka-shock yung ating ang ating institutional assessment. Okay, anyway, eto. Okay, so bago ako pumunta doon sa ating surprise. Okay? So I want you to see yung kahapon na ginawa natin. Okay, di ba nag-error siya, ayaw niya. Actually, ang problem lang natin no is eto, hindi siya naayos ng pagka-import. Okay? So yan lang siya. Ito lang yun. Di ba kasi nga nabanggit natin na ito nga lang talaga ang i-import natin if we want to connect to the database. So ayan lang po yung problema natin kahapon. And then, yun, same lang ang ating ang ating code. Okay? So when we run that program, then asa na yan dito? So it will give us the yung successful. Okay, yan, successfully connected to database na siya. Okay, so yun lang po talaga ang natin kahapon. Again when you do this, you have to install muna yung Oracle XE, of course this one, the Apache, and then include yung OJDBC sa library. So how you will do that? So just go to yung pangalan mismo ng package, and then set configuration, then customize, then may library dyan, then add mo lang yung OGDBC mo na file. Okay? So, kung saan mo siya sinave. Okay? So, yan. Nandun naman lahat sa installer na path. After that, okay na, nandyan na siya, then meaning okay na to, then you can now connect to our database. So, pwede ka na mag-add, edit, delete, display, and everything. Then, again, kung paano gumawa ng package. Okay. Teka lang, we will, accept muna si Keylord. How to do the package. All you have to do is here, new project. Gamitin natin yung Java with and para wala masyadong complication na setup. Then, Java application next. Then, the name of your project, finish lang after. Okay? Pagkagawa nyo yan, sige, sample natin to. Sample lang na projects. Ano ba yan? Wait lang. Bago ako pumunta doon sa main topic natin, eto muna. Sample project, halimbawa lang. Okay, since this is a class, it should be big letter here. But then, yun nga, hindi naman siya mandatory. That is just a naming convention for a project or class. Okay? So, meron na tayo dito. After that, ang gagawin na natin, yun, set configuration, and then we'll go to the libraries, add here, the char, tapos, open na, then okay. Okay, so since nandyan na siya, so pwede ka na ditong magkaroon ng code mo for your connection. So like for example, copy lang natin, tapos mag-e-error na naman siya, no? Kung kailan siya dinedemo, nag-e-error siya. Okay, so yan na. So diretso naman siya. It will give you kung ano yung gagawin mo. But then here, pwede nang, para hindi talaga, para sure ka na hindi siya mag-error, pwedeng ganito na lang, i-asterisk na lang natin para safe, para lahat ng kailangan niya na library is makuha natin. Ito kasi ginawang specific. Okay? So, ginawang specific. So, though, pwede naman yan siya. Okay? Pero, para sure tayo na lang. Yan. So, yan na lang. And then, what is it all about na naman? Add throws lang tayo. Nag-add throws lang siya. Okay? Then, after that, okay na. Then run the sample. So it should successfully connected to the database. So that's it. Simple as that. So connected na tayo sa database. So yun lang yun. Yung error natin is this one lang. Okay? So yun po. So that's it for the yung about database connection kahapon. Again, you have to install first the Oracle XE na installer, and then if you don't have this NetBeans, then install it. But then you may use the Eclipse naman. Okay? And then, also, ano pa ba? Yun, you have to have a copy about your OJDBC. Ando na din sa installer natin sa Google Classroom. And then we have the SQL developer also. So, ando na lahat. So, yun lang naman yung gamit ng natin, ng SQL developer for initialization lang ng database natin. And after that, wala na siyang dito sa system natin. Ang importante na sa system natin yung OJDBC, yung ito na, NetBeans and the Oracle XE. And then, of course, the statement itself. Okay? So, yun po ang para sa Oracle database and the Java application. This time, close natin to. Okay, mamaya na. Okay, this time, ito po yung natin. This is our sample program doon sa pinapagawa sa inyo. May mga mabibilis ba na kamay dyan? Okay. Anyway, so yun po. Okay. So, ito po yung sample program natin. Okay? So, pabilisan to ng ng kamay. Joke. Okay. So, ito yung yung parang a gift or na lang sa inyo. Okay? So, pabilisan na lang ng kamay kung paano nyo siya gagawin. Okay? So, palakihan natin lang yung ng space. So, this is when you run your program, ito yung pinakaunang makikita natin. Run natin ha. Run file. Yan. So, nandyan, Austeners Banking System, then enter depositor's name. So, for the first depositor's name. So, like for example, we have Jan. Okay, Fred. Mark. Jess. And Jet. So, yan yung mga depositors name natin. So, according sa instruction natin, yung ating account number is index plus the 1. Okay? Remember, the index will start with 0. 'Diba? So, plus 1 tayo. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito yung kanyang mga account number ngayon. Okay? Kung pang ilan siya, yun yung account number niya. So, when I actually get the value of the following depositor's name, I use an array variable para dito. And I use the while loop para paulit-ulit lang siyang hihingi hanggang umabot siya ng 5 depositors. Okay? So, diretso yun siya. Pag enter ko, yan yung lalabas. Okay? It will ask me kung ano yung gusto ko na transaction. Okay? In my case, I want to do to deposit. So, I'll choose 1. Okay? So, enter. So, tatanungin ako kung kaninong account yung gusto kong mag-deposit. So, I want to deposit kay halimbawa kay Jess, which is ang account number niya is 4. So, ilalagay ko 4. So far, ang current balance ni Jess is 0. Okay? So, magdadagdag tayo ng 5,000. Pag enter ko, dapat it will display the current balance. So, yan. Current balance is 5,000. Now, I want to withdraw the 3,000. So, ang transaction na pipiliin ko should be 2. Okay? And then, I'll have here kay Jess pa rin, which is 4 na account number. Then, 5,000 ang current balance niya. Mag-withdraw ako ngayon ng 3,000. And then, the current balance is 2,000. And then, when I will inquire again kung ilan yung laman niya, halimbawa, mag-i-inquire ako kasi next day na, so nakalimutan ko ilan yung laman ng aking account. So, mag-i-inquire ako. Of course, kay Jess pa rin yung i-inquire ko, which is 4. Okay, ang account number niya. Tingnan nyo ha, nandito lang yun lahat. Okay, so 4, so dapat ang lalabas, still ang current balance ni Jess is 4,000. 2,000, I mean. Okay, so yun. Now, this is not applicable to everyone. Of course, kay Jess lang yan. So, I will inquire kung ano ba yung laman ng bangko ni John. So, I will have the inquiry and then choose to inquire for John bank account. Okay? So, 1. So, for now, ang current balance ni John is 0. Okay? So, it will keep on looping hanggang hindi ko i-choose yung 0. Okay? So, halimbawa, gagawin ko naman, ipipili ko kahit 0 ang value ni John is magwi-withdraw ako. Okay? So, hihingin niya yung current account number ni John, which is 1. So, yun, nag-error siya. Current balance is 0, not allowed to withdraw due to insufficient current balance. Okay? So, after that, mag-i-input na ako or magde-deposit ako para kay Jan. Okay? So, Jan, so lagyan natin naman ng 500 ang bangko ni Jan. So, if I inquire again kay Jan, may 500 siya. And inquire ako ulit doon kay Jess, which is 4 ang account number ni Jess, may 2,000 siya. And inquire ulit ako sa iba, like for example, sino ba yung pangalawa doon? Si Fred. Halimbawa, 2. Okay? So, 0 pa rin ang laman kay Fred. So, a basic programming, a basic banking system na it will just keep on looping till such time na mag-e-exit ako. Like for example, mag-e-exit ako. So, I will make it 0. So, pag enter ko, end of the program. That's it. So, ganito yung magiging flow ng ating program na gagawin. Nakuha ba yon? Nagets yun? Hello? Okay lang ba tayo dyan na side?
Medyo, ma'am.
Okay pa? Okay. Eto, ang pinaka-gift ko sa inyo. Pabilisan lang ng kamay. Okay? So, I will explain it. So, bahala kayo anong gagawin nyo. Okay? Yung code mismo na ginawa ko for it. Okay? So, this is just a gift na lang para sa inyo. So, it's up to you kung ano yung gagawin nyo. So, ipinapakita ko. Okay? I will not directly say kung ano yung gagawin nyo. Okay? But then I'll explain what I did here. Okay? So, para may idea kayo kung paano yung gagawin siya. Actually, magkaka-idea talaga kayo, diba? Kasi pinapakita ko na yung code. Okay. Eto po, yung gift ko na lang sa inyo. Though I give it yung problem, I can give also the answer. But I will not give it accordingly na pwede nyo lang siya i-copy-paste. Okay? So, you will type it based kung anong meron dito. Okay? So, hindi ko kayo bibigyan ng any, what we call that, naka-Word file o naka-PDF file sa code na to. Okay? So, now, ipapaliwanag ko yung kung anong mga nandito. So, first, ito yung mga in-import ko na packages para magawa ko yung program ko. Okay? And then after that, so again, in your part, it should be name, last name nyo, and then banking system. Ito kasi for demonstration purposes. Okay? And then what I did, so ang pangalan ng class ko is banking system, no database. Okay? Kasi di ba ang ginawa ko last time is yung with the database. So kagabi ginawa ko yung no database na lang para at least even walang even laptop and computer and mobile application, mobile is magagawa siya. Okay? Sabi nga ang ano ko nga is 5% of you lang merong desktop or laptop. So kaya mas kung eto na lang kaysa yung may database sa part. Okay? So after that, as you have observed, I have a variables here na naka-static. Okay? These variables is labas sa ating mga method. Pero within the class siya. Okay? So after the class name. Okay? Why? Why ko siya nilagay dito, hindi sa loob ng ating functions or methods? Kasi gusto ko siya na makilala sa lahat ng functions or methods na ginawa ko. Hindi lang siya sa main method. Kasi yung program na to, meron pang 3 function or 4 na function ba to? Tatlo na function. We have deposit trans, we have withdraw transaction, and then we have inquire na function. Isa-isahin ko yan mamaya. So kaya, dineclare ko lahat ng variable na meron ako dito na sa labas ng mga method. Kasi gusto ko siyang makilala sa lahat ng method natin. Okay? At saka during the update, pagtatawagin ko siya, kahit saan na part ng method, makukuha ko yung updated value. So, yan yung reason na yon. Okay? I put a static here kasi tatawagin siya sa static method. Remember, our main method is a static method. So, pag once na meron kang variable na tatawagin outside it, you have to declare that one in the static keyword. Okay? Same with sa ating functions and method. Okay? So, naka-static po yan lahat since tatawagin natin siya lahat dito sa ating main method which is naka-static. Okay? So, yan na-declare na natin yung amount. Ito yung amount actually. Nagamit ko ba itong amount na to? Yeah, amount parang minus, this is amount equals to dep amount and withdraw amount. Okay? So, ito yun. Ito yung dep amount na to. It will hold the value of the na-deposit na value. Okay? Of course, nakabase sa index siya. So, kung anong index ng nilagyan natin ng deposit, so yun din yung index doon sa depositor's name. Okay? So, ganun siya pagka-arrange. Same with amount, this is for the withdrawal. So, dito nangyayari yung saving of withdrawals amount. Okay? And then, eto naman for scanner, since in each, in each functions natin, meron siyang hinihingi na input. So, nilagay ko na lang siya dyan para matawag ko siya sa ibang method. Okay? And then, this one is para sa depositor's name. And this one, para sa account number natin. Okay? So, in here, so, eto na magsa-start. Diba sabi nga, the first time the program will run, ang hahanapin niya is a main method. So, eto yung una niya makikita. So, ang pinagawa natin kay main method is, nag-print siya ng name ng banking system. So, in my case, Oceanor's banking system. In your case, your last name, then banking system. Okay, and then after that, so meron na ako dito, sa loob ng main method natin, meron akong dineclare na variable na dyan lang siya kilala. Okay, so here, dito na part, eto yung part na humihingi ako ng depositor's name. Okay, humingi ako ng depositor's name, okay, na 5. So pag pag 5, then stop the looping statement. Okay, so dito, okay, based sa instruction ko, index plus 1 yun, diba? Okay, so here, since ang index natin nag-start with a 0, so dapat yung number 1 ko na transaction or na depositors account is na kay index 0. So dito ko siya nilagay. Okay, that name, control, minus the 1, input next. So, may lalagay yung name. Halimbawa, si Ana, ilalagay ko dito sa index 0. And then, nag-control plus plus na ako para meron akong control dito na part. At mag-stop siya pag once na mag-6 na etong value ng ating counter. Okay? So, yun yung part na nag-a-accept tayo ng name. Okay? Which is, eto yun na part. Okay? So, ito yun siya na code. Okay? While this one is ito naman na code. Okay? Next is, what do you want to do? So, here, ito naman yung transaction na part, na humingi na siya kung ano yung gusto mong gawin. Okay? Actually, nasa looping statement siya. Okay? Hanggang true siya, ito yun. Ito yung code para sa transaction choosing. Okay? Selection. Okay? So, pag once na ang ilalagay niya is 1, tatawagin niya si deposit trans na method or function. Pag si 2 naman, tatawagin niya si withdraw trans. And then, pag 3, tatawagin niya si inquire. And pag 0, mag-e-exit siya. Okay, yan lang po yung code to exit a program. Okay? And then, ang kailangan natin na import for that is ito lang yun. Para mag-exit ang program mo. Okay? So, yun. Okay, remember the packages na kailangan natin for it. Okay? So, ito siya for the scanner. Ito siya for the J option pane. Ito siya for the exit. Okay? So, yun lang yung import na kakailanganin natin. So now, isa-isahin natin. For the deposit trans, okay, for the deposit trans, ito ang gagawin niya. Okay? So, ask an account number 1 to 5. Then, kung ano yung value na ilalagay niya, then ilalagay natin dito na variable. Okay? And then, if account number is lesser than equal to 5, gagawin niya to. Kasi di ba ang account number natin is 1 to 5 lang. Kasi 5 lang yung depositor natin. Okay? And then we have here, so eto na yun. So, i-display niya yung current balance. So, ang current balance natin is banking system. Eto siya, nilagay ito siya, this is the name of our class. Okay? Kasi outside the function, so kailangan natin i-identify kung anong class siya. Anong name ng class natin. Okay, remember, nilagay natin siya sa yung nilagay natin eto na variable, nag-declare tayo outside the method, which is nandito na part. Okay? So, since nasa labas siya, kailangan natin na identify na galing siya dito na class. Okay? So, yan po. So, in your case again, that class name is dapat last name, then banking system. So, balik tayo dito. So, here, banking system, no database, that amount, deposit amount, minus, of course, the ano yan siya, the account number. Okay, account number, ito yung index actually. Okay? And then, banking system, no database, withdrawal amount. Okay? So, minus ko lang siya para makita natin yung current balance niya. Now, dito na part, hihingi tayo ng amount to deposit. So, kung ano yung ilalagay niya na value, then, ilalagay natin yun siya dito. Okay? Sa banking system no database, dep amount, account number, minus the index, then, kumbaga nakaano to, plus, dep amount plus. Okay? So, kasi deposit siya, baka may deposit siya dati. So, i-add up lang natin dito sa bago niya na dineposit, which is, ito yun, di ba? Yung in-input ng ating user. Okay? Next is, okay? Next naman, after ko na-save yung deposit, kindly turn off the audio, please. Okay, thank you for that. So, after that, okay, so after that, ang mangyayari, so na-save ko na yung value niya dito sa ating dep amount. This is an array variable. Okay, so yan, that is just part of the design. And then, eto naman is yung current balance na after nung ating, tawag nito, after na nakadeposit tayo. So, this one, for the current balance, the same with kung anong ginawa natin dito. So, ang total na deposit amount natin minus the withdrawal amount. Okay, so yun yung ipapakita na current balance. And then, after that, so pag ang account number is not lesser than equal to 5, dito lang naman siya pupunta. Not a valid account number or account number not found. So, ito lang yung gagawin for deposit trans. Okay? So, after that, kung halimbawa ang pinili ng user natin is withdraw trans, dito naman siya pupunta. Ito siya, tinawag lang natin ang ating withdraw trans na function. So, dito medyo mahaba-haba yung code kasi merong mga condition na kailangan i-meet. Okay? So again, as you have observed, naka-indent yan siya para in case for tracing the program, hindi tayo mahihirapan. Okay? So for withdraw trans natin, una, just part of a display, hingin ang account number. So still 1 to 5. So kung ano yung i-accept, again, please turn off the audio muna on your side para hindi masyadong maingay. Okay? Okay? So, proceed tayo. So, here sa withdraw trans natin, una hingi ng account number and then ilalagay natin sa ACK number na variable yung value. So, if ang account number, same pa rin siya actually sa deposit trans, is lesser than equal to 5, then gagawin natin to. Okay? So, ang unang gagawin niya, if banking system no database that deposit amount is equal to 0, okay, eto yung lalabas niya. So, bawal ka pang mag-withdraw since so far, wala pa namang laman yung iyong deposit amount. Okay? So, yan yung ibibigay niya na error. Current balance is 0, not allowed to withdraw due to insufficient current balance. While, if hindi naman ganito yung nakikita natin sa ating deposit amount, so ito yung gagawin niya. So, the same sa ating deposit na part. So, current balance, banking system, dep amount, ACK number minus 1 equals to, minus the banking system withdrawal amount, account number 1. Okay, so pakikita lang niya yung current balance natin. And yan yung part na nandito. Sana yung ating withdrawal. So, eto. So, nag-display siya and then humingi ng account number, then din-display yung account current balance natin. Okay? After displaying the value or the current balance, ang gagawin niya is magtatanong siya kung magkano yung i-withdraw mo. Okay? Then, ilalagay niya yung value dito kay I. Okay? And then, after that, eto na tayo. If banking no database debt amount minus the banking no database withdrawal amount is greater than equal to I, meaning mas malaki, then, gagawin niya to. Okay? Gagawin na to. Banking no database that withdrawal amount account number minus 1 equals to banking system no database withdrawal amount plus the 1, which is plus 1 na to is yung in-input dito na kung magkano ang i-withdraw mo. So again, kung mas malaki yung nasa current balance mo kesa sa i-withdraw mo, then gagawin niya to. Okay? Ito lahat. Okay? So after niya na nalagay yung value ng withdrawal amount mo or na-add up doon sa current mo na withdrawal amount, then magdi-display siya ngayon ulit ng current balance, which is yan yung nakikita natin dito na side. Teka lang ha. Di ba ito yung humingi? Ito na yon. So, ito yun na part. Okay? So, yan po yun. And then, part of the design na lang din. Else, okay, else tayo, pag mas malaki yung gustong i-withdraw kesa sa current balance mo, then ito yung error na ibibigay sa'yo ng program. Not allowed to withdraw due to insufficient current balance. And then, after that, so pag once dito account number, so mali yung kanyang account number, it could be mas malaki or not a valid account number lang talaga, like nag-letters ka or what, so ito ibibigay sa'yo na error. So this is for our withdraw transaction function. Okay? So siya lang yung medyo mahaba kasi maraming medyo condition. Okay? So yan yung dito na part natin. Tinawag lang siya. Then if 3 naman, inquire lang, maliit lang yan na ano. So eto lang naman yun. So int I, for ano lang yan, tawag temporary lang yan dito na function na variable. Okay, so enter account number, then kung anong in-input niya, ilalagay niya kay I, and then the depositor's name, kukunin niya lang yung depositor's name according sa kung ano yung account variable or account value na nilagay dito. Okay, -1 yan ha. Kasi 'di ba ang ang account number niya is next what we call that index minus the 1. Ay input minus the 1 siya. Kasi ang account number na nakikita niya is 1 2 3 4 5. But the index we have is 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so kaya yung merong -1 diyan. So, yun po siya. So, halimbawa, kung pang-5 siya na depositor, meaning ang index niya is 4. So, kaya may -1 tayo dito. Okay, so pinakita niya lang yung depositor's name, pinakita yung current balance of that depositor, and then, that's it. Yan yung ini-inquire niya na. Part of the design na yung mga plus na yan. Okay, and then after that, so halimbawa, ang last niyang gagawin is mag-e-exit na siya. So, eto na yun. Exit na lang tayo. Diretso. Okay? And then, kung mali yung kanyang input, wala hindi si 0, 1, 2, 3, magsasabi niya na invalid input. So, yun na po yung ating program na ginawa para hindi naman siya ganun kahaba. Nasa 113 lang siya na line. Okay? So, yan na po yung ating program. So, again, kayo na bahala kung ano yung gagawin niyo dyan. Pabilisan, sabi ko nga, pabilisan ng mata, pabilisan ng kamay. Okay, and that's it. We're done with our demonstration about our institutional assessment task. Any question? Hi? Any question?
Magbuhat niya pa, ma'am?
Yes, yun yung po yung gagawin nyo. Yun po yung gagawin nyo sa binigay na tawag nito, na problem?
Kaya anak ko na, ma'am.
I will ask you, kaya nyo ba?
Dili, ma'am.
Bakit hindi? Binigay na eh.
Kaya drill.
Binigay na nga eh. Hindi pa din kaya?
Dibog kitong plus, ma'am. Daghan kayo.
Those plus is just a
Kabungit sa-
design. Design lang yon.
Ay, design lang dito, ma'am.
Yung mga plus na yon, yung eto na part. Teka lang ha. Eto yung ganito.
Opo,
Yung eto.
ma'am.
Design lang yan.
Tama.
Tingnan nyo, system that out that print. Design lang yan. Para meron akong separator lang.
Ah, sige.
Di ba binigay na sa
Salamat,
inyo?
ma'am.
Binigay na sa inyo lahat. Kaya ako nga sabi, di ba, you have to attend for you to, na hindi kayo mahihirapan. Kasi pag once na hindi kayo umattend, mahihirapan talaga kayo. Kasi nga, you will really make it from the scratch. And medyo, in my part, of course, kaya ko siyang gawin in 1 hour or 2 hours lang. Kasi, sanay na ako sa ganito. But then in your part, na from the scratch talaga, medyo mahihirapan talaga kayo. So kaya, ang sabi ko, and I know, medyo talaga siya, nakakaano siya yung, sa logic kasi talaga ang problema dito sa mga conditioning. Okay? So, para hindi kayo na mahirapan masyado. But then, even na binigay ko sa inyo siya, please try to understand yung code. Yun yung purpose ko. Okay, why ibinigay ko siya? Not really binigay siya na, oh sige, ito yung code, nandito sa Word, nandito sa then copy-paste it, then run it on your side. No, hindi ko siya binigay na ganun. Kasi, gusto ko din na in your part, na kayo yung tina-type nyo siya, and later on, in that way kasi, makaka-learn ka din para saan yun. And, there's no such thing as perfect na nag-i-encode ka. There are times talaga na magkakamali ka. If you will run that one, ikaw na mismo ang magsasabi, paano kaya yun? I-debug ko to. So, maiintindihan mo pag na-fix mo yung error na yun. So, that's why hindi ko siya binigay sa inyo na ganun lang kadali. So, sabi ko nga, pagbilisan ng kamay, diba, while dinidiscuss ko, I don't know what you're doing. You do the screenshot or whatsoever. So, it's up to you na. But please, make it a guide para makapag-start kayo in programming na side. Okay? Sana nakatulong yung pinakita ko siya sa inyo. Okay? Then, from that, by Friday, isa-isa natin siyang i-check. Okay? So, isa-isa natin siyang i-check by Friday yung eto na task. Okay? So, eto na yung pinaka-last na gagawin natin. Checking of your institutional assessment. Clear ba tayo doon? Meaning, dapat kayo lahat tapos na by that Friday. Now, tomorrow, I will give that time to you. Okay? Mag-a-asynchronous tayo. But, you didn't have to enter here sa klase natin. Hindi na kailangang pumasok sa 1 o'clock. But, I am still online here sa ating, tawag nito, sa MS Teams, para in case may tanong kayo, punta lang kayo diretso dito. Okay? Para masagot natin yung question nyo while you are doing your program. Nakuha ba natin yun? Clear? Bukas, wala tayong klase online pero asynchronous meron. But then again, still, naka-online ako para in case may tanong kayo, masasagot natin agad. Clear ba tayo? And Friday na tayo babalik. Exactly 1 o'clock, dapat nandito na tayo by Friday para ma-discuss na natin yung institutional assessment task output ninyo. Clear ba tayo? Are we all clear? Do you still have a question? Wala na kayong question?
Yes.
Sure kayo? Are you happy na binigay ko yung code? Or babawiin ko na lang, mababawi ko ba yun?
Ma'am.
Wala nag-screenshot, ma'am.
Eh di mag-watch kayo sa recorded video.
Okay po, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Watch na lang sa recorded video para ano, doon na part pwede nyo siyang mapopost-post, 'di ba? Para-paraan lang naman 'yan.
Mahirap.
Nakatulog bang gusto ba?
Nganong nakatulog man, Daryl? Nganong natulog man? Okay, so yun po. So ano pa, may question pa ba tayo? Again ha, after this, I will upload this one sa ating sa dalawa yung a-uploadan ko, yung Google Classroom pati yung ating YouTube channel para mapanood niyo siya and yeah. And by the way again, that YouTube channel is intended for the JDVP classes lang natin. So please do not share it to the others. wag nyo i-public. Para lang talaga sa classmates nyo. Para sa klase na to. Para lang sa estudyante dito. Okay? Nakakaya. I'm not used to that one. Okay? So please do not share it. Sa atin-atin lang. Okay? So any question pa? Para you may start na with your activities or this kind lahat or kailangan nyo again please tawag niya to, kindly finish all the activities. Though I can wait naman, but then please still habulin nyo on time yung ating mga activities. Okay? I can wait. You can still do that. Naka-allow late naman siya. But then please, lang natin, habulin natin siya. Okay? So, any question pa? No question. By the way, sino yung hindi ko pa na-attendance? Raise your hand, please. Hindi ko pa natawag yung pangalan kanina. Nico, parang andito ka na sa Nico. Yan, na-attendance na kita sa Nico. And then, sino pa ba? Sino itong si Honey Lou. Saan si Honey Lou? Nawala si Honey Lou. Pero pumasok siya kanina.
Hindi.
Tingnan lang natin. Bakit siya naglagay ng nag-attendance siya dito sa ating Tama ba to? Si Honey Lou ba to? Tama ba? Honey Lou Abdul?
Nagpasok man siya, ma'am.
Pumasok siya pero eto, pumapasok siya ulit. Sige lang. Okay. So yun. So any question or clarification regarding our activities and institutional assessment task? Wala na. So, I think wala na, no? In that case, para makapag-start kayo ng inyong activities, we will end our session earlier. Again, tomorrow, there will be no synchronous class. But then again, I'm always, I will be online at the time dito sa ating MS Team. So, if you want to ask something, if you want to clarify things na hindi clear sa inyo, then you can join in here para magtanong. Okay? So, for now, have a good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for your time. And I'm happy na umabot tayo ng 20, no? Okay, so hopefully sa mga hindi naka-attend, mapanood nila ito na yung recorded natin na video para they will be guided throughout the assessment task natin. Okay, so have a good afternoon, everyone. God bless and stay safe sa ating lahat. You may now leave the session. Thank you so much.
Ma'am,
Yes po, Daryl.
tulo man akong sipon. Anong buhatan?
Okay lang yan, pinagdaanan namin yan, Daryl. Lahat naman, mahirap talaga siya. Even now, we are in the, professional side. Pag programming, pag logic pinag-uusapan, masakit talaga siya sa ulo. Okay, hindi lang kayo nag-iisa dyan. Okay, but then, yun nga, lahat naman nagagawa pag once na, yun, determinado ka lang. You are eager to do it. Okay? And in your case nga, 'di ba, given na yung kumbaga andyan na yung yung sagot sa inyo. All you have to do is just do your part. Ganun lang yun naman. Okay, mahirap siya sa mahirap talaga. I really understand na mahirap talaga siya. Okay, but then yun nga, we have to learn it. Okay, if we are in the ICT field talaga. Ha? Okay? So yun. Thank you so much. Again, now you may now leave the session if you want, if you don't have any question na. Para makapag-start na kayo. Yes, Christian, Lawrence?
Unsay gamiton man para magbuhat ana, ma'am?
Anong gagamitin? Yes, you may. Eto. Teka lang ha. I-ano ko yung first meeting natin. I will share the presentation for that. Actually, nasa nasa group chat, nandun lahat yung mga gagamitin. Pero sige lang, I will show the presentation na ginawa na tama ba? Pinresent ko during the orientation. Para makita niyo lahat yung yan. Teka lang ha. Okay, this one. So, eto siya. May JDoodle din tayo. You can use that JDoodle. So, i-ano ko na lang ha. Screenshot ko na lang kasi actually, nabigay na to siya last time. Teka lang. Bakit ayaw niya? Nabigay na to siya last time actually. So, then, yan yung mga pwede mong gamitin for the throughout actually the training. Yan yung pwede nyo gamitin. Okay? So, ang niyan, Lawrence, etong Java and IDE at saka JV Droid, that is for mobile application. Okay? So, basically, you cannot save that one. So, sabi ko nga, you can just copy the program here. Yung para sa final task natin ha, you can copy the program from here to a Word file or to text editor. Then, yun yung isesend mo sa akin. Okay? And then, eto naman, si programmis.com natin. Online compiler siya. You don't have to install it. Okay, may JDoodle din tayo. Maganda din siya. So, online compiler lang din siya. So, you don't have to install it na. So, programmis.com or you may use yung JDoodle for compiler. And then, eto naman, yan, that is for the Java and IDE. Eto NetBeans naman. So, if you want to install it, para kagaya ng ginagawa ko, mas madali siya yung para sa ating, tawag nito, para sa ating programming talaga. Okay, so yan. I am using the NetBeans Apache. Okay, Apache yan yung gamit ko. Apache NetBeans IDE 12.2. So, it's up to you kung ano ang comfortable kang gamitin.
Sige po,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. So, nasa ating group chat na lang na din yung mga gagamitin natin. Okay. So, thank you so much. May tanong pa?
Hello po, ma'am.
Okay.
Ay, ma'am, may tanong lang po, ma'am.
Yes, ano yun, Richard? Richard yun, sa Richard.
Apo, yes po, ma'am. Ma'am, yung activity po, ma'am, lahat po, until Friday lang po yun, ma'am.
As much as possible, pero I will ask the coordinator kung pwede pa. But then, yun nga, in my part naman, I can wait naman. But then, kung ang deadline ng coordinator nyo, nasa coordinator din. And kakasapin ko lang din actually ang ano natin, ang JDVP coordinator namin sa STI if okay lang na maglampas, ha?
Thank you po, ma'am. Okay po.
Welcome. Okay, may tanong pa? Okay, wala na siguro.
Wala na
So
po.
since wala nang tanong, we will end the session na. Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon, everyone.